Am I on? Can everyone hear me? All right, I'm Kati. Excuse me. I'm Kati. Is that better? Perfect. It's always tricky when you're live. Okay, I'm Kati. I work out here in the greenhouse mainly here at Stutzman's, and I am going to be showing you how to decorate your porches for Halloween, and then also how to switch them back to a more like Thanksgiving, fall type thing. But before we get started, I know I speak for everyone here at Stutzman's that this is near and dear to our hearts, and we are so excited to be able to partner up with Sandy and the Reno County Cancer Council today and really spread the word of the excellent good work that they're doing. On a personal level, my friend Jessica lost her fight with cancer this summer, and thanks to the Reno County Cancer Council, she and her daughter were able to stay in their home from a financial standpoint until her health made it to the point where she wasn't able to. They do excellent work, and it's something that I feel very passionate about. Thank you, Sandy. You okay? I am. I'm okay. I don't want to take too much time, but as we've been preparing for this, my coworkers and I, we've shared stories of our loved ones and our friends and kind of life after that diagnosis. And what really struck me is some of the stories that we shared with each other. And one of my favorites was a lady that works in our office, and she was telling me that one of her really good friends was going through treatment, and she called her up one day, and I'm sorry, I'm really nervous, but I want to get this right. She called her up one day and said, I really want to go to the corner convenience store and get a soda. And so she gets in her car and she goes to her friend's house, and her friend comes out with this monstrous hot pink bathrobe. No hair, don't care. And they drive to the convenience store, and she gets out and she gets her fountain drink. And the clerk at the front of the store, he had a big long line, and he stopped and he said, wait, this gorgeous lady in the hot pink robe needs to come to the front. And so she got to cut in the line. As I said, this is important to all of us. Cancer touches us all. But as Audrey Hepburn said, that to plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. And that is what today is about and what we're excited for. It's about hope, and it's about making those memories. So let's start that by getting these porches decorated and our houses decorated for the family and the friends that are going to be coming over this season. All right, the first thing that I'm going to start with, whew, I'm glad I got through that. The first thing I'm going to start with was actually a little door basket that we did at one of our previous workshop, but it tied in so well, I just wanted to incorporate it again. If you want to look into how we do this, I'm going to go through it really quick, but in more detail, we have the in-depth video that we did at our workshop on both our YouTube and our Facebook, so it's really easy to look that up and see exactly how we did this. One of the things I like about this is it fits between your regular door and your storm door, so it works really great for those door decorations. All I did, Jana and I came up with this idea, and we just put a little bit of floral foam down in it, stuck some picks in, decorated it with just some fall looks, and then you just hang it on your door. I'm going to show you how to kind of dress it up for kind of some spooky trick-or-treaters, and then back to a more regular fall, autumn look. So I'm just going to hang it on the door here real quick, and we'll get started. All right, so that just hangs there. I don't know if you can all hear that, but my mat's laughing. And then we have this cute lady here, and I just got a twist tie I like to keep it pretty simple. And I can just hook her on and just tighten her up so she kind of hangs there. Got to fix her hair. And then this guy, he's kind of likes to just hang right around there. And you just got a perfect little thing for Halloween.
I can manage that.
You can do that, yes.
Just do that, please.
Just going to add a fun little fall pillow onto our rocking chair. We've got several fall pillows in stock in our gift shop and retail area. Lots of stuff to choose from. I have a quirky sense of humor, so I chose this one. The next thing, and I'm not sure how many of this exact mat we have left. This might be one of the last ones, but I don't know if you can hear it in the audience, but it laughs kind of spookily. Now it's not going to do it. There it did. So that's kind of fun. And we'll just put that in front of our door so the kiddos get a little surprise when they come up. And we'll take, and then I'm going to take those 9-inch. There we go. All right, I like these. We have the, whoops. We have these pumpkin guys, and what I like to do is I kind of made hair for them. It's kind of a fun little thing. And they just sit right there. And then we can just give them a good hairstyle. This 9-inch pot didn't quite fit into this bigger one, so I added a few more, and it just sits right in. Kind of gives them some personality. This one's probably my favorite. It's some of, can you not hear?
I'm just going to be Vanna White.
Well, this one's my favorite. I love the ornamental kale. It kind of has a funny little...
The beehive.
Yes. And then a little pansy bowl for some colorful hair. It's going to give me trouble. Story of my life. It fits so much better in practice. And that's a cute little thing, and as the pansies grow out, they'll kind of come down. The next thing that we do to kind of work on our porch is this spooky pumpkin.
It's my favorite.
It is. It's super cool. And then I'm going to need a little more water, Jana. Yep. I already had some water in it, but it's really easy. You just put some water in and then plug it in, and we're going to have a fun, spooky effect. Thank you.
Yeah, I could put it in.
All right, everybody cross their fingers. We'll give it a minute and we'll start seeing some smoke come out of there. Or some water vapor, really, but it looks like smoke.
What do you want after that?
One of you got to get your trick-or-treating table. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Got to get your trick-or-treating table set up so that all the kiddos that come up have a fun time. I like this little sign. You can kind of hang some little fall decorations, and I have some little tiny pumpkins in here, and that's kind of a cute little thing to stand on a table.
Or hang above it.
Or you can hang, like Jana said. And then we have several different of these varieties. They just are battery operated and they light up. It won't show up great here in the greenhouse because we've already got great lighting, but we have ghosts and we have got spooky houses. We've got all sorts of different designs. And then we always need the trick-or-treating candy right there. This is getting into some of my favorite stuff. A couple more things. It's my favorite item in the whole store. But first I'm going to put this gorgeous lady right by the chair so she can kind of greet everybody. And we're going to add a little pumpkin. And then my all-time favorite. I mean, we got to have a big old toad, right? And we actually have these in quite a lot of sizes. This one's my favorite. But I think he should just go right down here.
I wanted to put an eye patch and a pirate hat on him.
He's got a lot of character. But with some pretty easy steps, we can just get our porches ready for trick-or-treating, ready for some of those fun times. Kiddos have come and gone, and it's time to kind of change over from a spooky look to more of a Thanksgiving, autumn look for your porch. And I wanted to make it really easy for you to make the transition. Everybody's busy, and so it's nice to make things quick. So the first thing that we're going to do, and anybody can do this, is you just take these guys and you turn them around.
That is some technical work that
It is. It is. But don't worry, I'm a professional. All right, and so we have those turned around. We're just going to take this lovely lady down off of our hanging thing and our spider, and we're going to replace it with just a little pick that we can hang over there. As I said, this was part of one of our other workshops, and if you want full details on how to make this particular basket, you can watch that video online. But I just took this pick, tied a little ribbon to it. Oh, my Matt's laughing at me. Tied a ribbon on it. I told you I like to keep things simple. You just stick it over there, and then you're done. Simple. All right. We don't need the spooky mat anymore, so we'll just pick it up and switch it out with autumn, fall-themed mat. We've got many choices to choose from in the back of the greenhouse. There's a selection there. And you just put that down by your front door. All right, we can keep the pillow, so that's doing good. This lady's got to go. So we'll just switch her out with a nice little porch display. A lot of us have things around, or these work great. These are some more of our twinkle lights. I'll turn them on here. One of the cool things about these in a porch type setting, can everyone see, is that these are water resistant. Actually, the lights themselves can be submerged in water. This is water resistant, so it will handle being on a porch really well in case some snow, some rain, something blows on it. It won't hurt it at all. It's pretty protected there in the battery pack. So we'll just put this here, and then you can just kind of hide the battery thing down in the foliage, or it can just fall. It did not happen in practice. And then our spooky pumpkin's got to go. All right, if you haven't caught on, I like to keep it simple. And I didn't know how things were going to go today. So instead of using picks or garland, which you could definitely do, I chose to finish this next thing out with just a wreath that I can just set on the table. And then this turkey's just going to set on it. As I said, you could use picks or garland, anything that you'd like to use in there. Unfortunately, my toad's got to go. I would probably leave him there. But we're going to set him aside and just leave that little pumpkin there. Now our table, we're done with our trick-or-treat candy. And we're done with our spooky lantern. We're just going to switch it out with this more regular kind. Again, it lights up by battery. And we've got several different styles and sizes back in the gift shop that are really fun. This is really easy. The last step to kind of change our porch display is this little back part actually comes off, and you flip it around, and that's it. That's all it takes to switch from Halloween to fall. Do I have it centered? Can everyone see it? And it's that quick and that easy just to switch it out. So I think that's all. I think we're all ready.
We invite you to subscribe and hit the bell icon for even more great information.